Surprise, surprise, Camzat sent me a 2 milliliter decant of the Intense Cedrat Boise, and I was in the middle of doing my videos right now, and it just arrived, so I will be doing my first impressions on it. I know nothing about it outside of the note breakdown that I just pulled up on my computer, so without further ado, let's get it. Alright my friends, welcome back. This is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another fragrance video and a first impression of Mancera's Intense Cedrat Boise, which is a new 2022 release as of last month, I believe. And so again, I just literally walked up to the mailbox and this was sitting in there thanks to one of my subscribers, Camzat, who has legit been sending me everything to review for you guys. So thanks again, Camzat. And so I just so happen to be wearing the original Cedrat Boise already today. And so I will be able, I washed off this arm right before this video so I could spray this on it. I'm really excited to tell you guys the difference between the two. Again, I won't be able to do the full dry down or anything because this is just a first impression. And I will do a full review in about a week or so. But I was really excited to get this, and I know a lot of you guys really wanted to see the first impression. So I'm going to get into it, but before I do, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications. So again, I told you I know nothing about this. I haven't sprayed it or anything, and so I only pulled up the note breakdown here on Fragrantica. So the note breakdown is top notes of citruses, spices, and black currant. The mid notes are leather, oud, sandalwood, patchouli, and jasmine. And base notes are musk, oak moss, ambergris, and vanilla. So based on what it says on the bottle here, it says Mancera Intense Cedrat Boise 2 milliliter 44.375% concentration, and it's an extrait de parfum. So I did look online, and it does say that the bottle sizes are 60 ml and 120 ml. The 60 ml is $110, and the 120 ml is $200, compared to the original Cedrat Boise, which I know the 120 milliliter that I just bought is $90 or $95 on FragranceNet. So there's a big difference there. So we're gonna see if there's a big difference in the scent. I'm not going to be able to give you the performance or anything. I'll be able to tell you if it projects, but here we go. Let's do 2. It's an extrait, but still, let's do 2. So while I was reading the note breakdown, I realized that there is oud in this, which is different from the original, and it also says in the descriptors here, it's woody, animalic, warm, spicy, and citrus. So animalic is very interesting. I don't know if that's just going to be a Fragrantica thing where it's saying that's animalic, but I just sprayed it on my left arm. I'm letting it sit for a second because it is as strong as the concentration. It's really strong right now. Not a bad strong, and it does smell really nice. Ooh. So compared to the original, it's definitely stronger. It's definitely more potent. A lot of times you don't get that with the higher concentrations, but I can tell you it's definitely, I sprayed this on about 10 minutes ago and I sprayed this on about a minute ago. So yeah, it's a little bit stronger from that point of view, but I can tell you it's more potent. You can feel the oiliness because it is an extrait, but here in the opening, from what I'm smelling, you still get those citrus fruity notes. Really nice compared to the original. The original has those citrus fruity notes. It's pretty much hand in hand the same. It's just this one seems almost a bit deeper, a bit smoother, rounded around the edges. It just seems like they took the fragrance and they just smoothened it out a bit and made it a bit deeper and a bit heavier. But outside of that, I'm not smelling much of a difference from the two. I can tell you, whenever I did my Cedrat Boise first full review, the Cedrat Boise, I told you about hour 2, I started to notice when the vanilla started to come in. But in this one, I can sense a bit of vanilla and a really tiny bit of leather here already in the opening. So that's a bit of a different change. But really, if I'm just picking and choosing right now because I'm doing a first impression. But with that said, I just want to let you guys know it does smell very similar to the original. It's a more potent, heavier, deeper version of the original. That's the best way to put it, at least here in the opening. As far as when we're getting into the dry down, I'm going to try to talk to you guys here for a second so I can at least get a feel of what it would be like going in 5-10 minutes. But if the original Cedrat Boise was any tell of what this is going to be like, it's not going to change much over the first 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, just like the original Cedrat Boise, you do get a little bit of that ambergris in the opening as well, but not really that much. It's like a fizzy warmth in the background, but mostly what you're looking at here is the fruity notes are on top. You get some of those citruses mixed in. They're a little bit muddled, but that is the same with the original. So at the end of the day, you also get a little bit of spice in there. I don't really sense any animalic notes, any really oud notes or anything in there. And nothing that's off-putting or making my nose go, eh. I really love the original Cedrat Boise, and I'm telling you, I do like the Intense Cedrat Boise. Does it make this redundant in the opening? Yes. But honestly, I'd still probably pick the original Cedrat Boise because I don't like the real heavy, oily type fragrances, the extracts. I've never been the type to like them. I like the, especially for, I don't like extracts for fresh fragrances. This feels like, even though this is more of a spring and summer fragrance to me, this, because of the heaviness to me, it feels more of like a early spring to fall fragrance. It doesn't feel like something that you can wear in the summer because of how heavy it is. And I can actually feel it now that I just rubbed my hand on it. I don't like that type of feeling. But with that said, to answer my question, does it make the original redundant? No. To me, the type of person that I like, type of fragrance that I like, and the type of person that I like fresh fragrances to be a little lighter. And so with this, I like the original better. And at the price point of $90 to $95, you really can't beat the original. But that's just in the opening. Yeah, the ambergris and the leather are pulling up just a bit more. That vanilla is still sticking there in the background. It's not really pulling up as a main note, but I can tell the citruses are dissipating just like the original did, but they're dissipating a bit faster here. I'm not going to keep you guys here all day. I wanted to keep this under 5 minutes anyway, so we're just around that time. So if I wanted to explain this so far, it's really nice. I still prefer the original just based off the opening because I don't like the heavier, deeper, fresh fragrances. I prefer my fresh fragrances to be thinner and lighter. And because of the fact that the original Cedrat Boise does already project really nicely, I don't need something that's a room filler. And that's what this is doing. If you guys are looking for something like that, the Intense Cedrat Boise is, if you like the Cedrat Boise, but for some reason you're not getting the type of projection or performance that you want, as far as the opening is concerned, you are definitely 100% getting that tenfold. It's just a heavier, deeper, the original Cedrat Boise, just heavier, deeper, and projecting heavier. That's pretty much it. I'm not getting much difference here. Again, you're getting a little bit more of that leather coming in earlier, but you still get that in the original Cedrat Boise. It just comes in a bit later. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Again, I will be wearing this over the next week, and then I will do a full review in about a week and a half to 2 weeks to let you guys know. I was just so excited to get it, and now that I have, I'm not quite sure if I will buy it. I probably won't because I already have the original Cedrat Boise, and based on what I'm smelling here, I like the lighter, even though it's still not light. I like the thinner version of it. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And again, I'll be back next week. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one. Peace.